I feel like there's something wrong with people. I just walked up Kalakaua here, which is like the main drag for tourists. Now, no one knows how to walk anyway. Like normally people, I don't know, they come on vacation and like when they get off the bus from the airport, like a fucking cartoon rabbit smashes them in the head with a hammer and they're just like, "Da-da-da." That's normal. But there's something kind of else happening out here. And I noticed it yesterday too. It's like people's hard drives have fucking crashed. And I've been talking a lot about the dot, you know, the fluctuations in human consciousness thing. But it had affected me. So if it's affected me, it's got to be affecting, you know, most people. I mean, I've even seen some sort of weird behavior from like my wife too. Like she'll become like non-responsive. Like her hard drive crashed. You know, it's like, and people out here, it's like they're having trouble functioning. You know, I had this old boomer couple. Like I'm coming out of like well, I had to step into like this alcove of this building because when I was trying to walk in the foot traffic, people were just having so much trouble walking that it was becoming torturous to sort of be in their herd. You know what I mean? Like for them, it's like no one is like they're right on top of each other. Like if there's like you could probably stand at the end of the block, and if you look at some of these herds of people just kind of shambling together, you can almost see like the heat coming off of them, like on a hot day on like a asphalt road. When you get in these little herds of people, I mean, it's always like that, where it's like they'll just all move together real slowly. No one seems uncomfortable though. Like no one seems to try to be angling to move a bit faster or to get out of these little mini herds that walk around. And it's not even like people are spaced out and they're walking. It's like they form these little herds, like cattle, and they'll just stay together and like kind of lumber together. And like I'll get stuck in one of these things occasionally, and I can feel it. Like I'm the only one in the particular herd that is uncomfortable being in the herd. So what happens is I'll start to like kind of angle to get out of it. Like I'll start moving a bit quicker, or to the left or to the right. But they'll be just so tightly packed together that there is no way out. And if you really push it and try to like really get out, then like you look like the crazy person. You know, you look like the spurg. So it's like you can't do it. So you just have to trudge along in this herd of people. It's fucking bizarre. It's, I mean, that's a bizarre situation that exists. Anyway, but the past couple days, man, it's like the fucking hard drive has crashed on all these people, man. It's so bad, so that like I couldn't even do the herd, right? Usually I can tolerate the herd. It sucks, it smells, it's hot. They fucking love it. You know, they love it just like they love their masks and everything else. But tonight, in particular, I couldn't do it. So I dipped into this alcove, in this nightclub, this alcove, just for a minute, to let, you know, because like I said, they're not spaced out. It's like group of people, space, group of people. You can see it right here too. Group of people, space, group of people, space, group of people. So I'm in the alcove just like waiting for, you know, the group to go by so I can jump out between groups. But I couldn't really see around the corner. So like, one of the herds of people go by, and as they pass, I wait till they're gone. And then I kind of dip out from the corner. And there's this boomer couple with like real fucking close to the building. So like they're on a collision course with me. Not, I mean, you know, I know this deal, right? But they're holding hands, like they got their hands locked together. And they don't do anything to try to move or adjust. So I come out and we're all facing each other. I'm out of the alcove, I'm in the street, they're in front of me. And they got their hands locked like a game of Red Rover or something. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm just looking at them. They're kind of not even looking at me. Like they're looking in my direction, but they weren't. It was only a few seconds of this face-off, but it felt a lot longer. And for a minute I thought, well, if I can walk straight out and go around them, but they weren't letting me do that. They were just kind of slowly still coming toward me. Like, the only thing I could do is disappear. But I can't do that, unfortunately. I'd fucking love to. So I have to go back in the building to let these fucking morons. It's people's hard drives have fucking crashed. And I think it has to do with that thing. You know, I think it has to do with the dot and how it kind of fell off a cliff, you know? Because it's like, trust me, people, the behavior here, you know, it's usually pretty retarded, but this is beyond retarded. This is like zombie time, you know? It's, and trust me, man, I mean, there's a lack of self-awareness, always. You know, it's just, that's always the default setting. But it's different. Something feels different, man. Don't even see me. Like, you may have noticed this, like, as I'm walking, you'll see, like, a group of people. They're not all together. They've just kind of grouped up, like the fucking board. And then there's a lot of space, right? They could space out. They could space themselves out. But they're more comfortable in, like, a fucking cattle herd. It's weird. It's weird. It tells you a lot about human behavior, though. I think it answers a lot of questions as to why people tend to do whatever they're told, man. You know? And again, yes, they're always like this. But there's something different. There's a different thing happening tonight. I'm out here every day. I walk around here every night. You know, I kind of know how it is. I know the way people operate. People aren't too complicated. They're pretty easy to pin down as far as behavior goes. You can always kind of figure out what they're going to do, and in many cases you have to, because if you don't just navigate for yourself, if you only navigate for yourself, you're going to be smashing into people all night. You have to navigate for them too. Like, all right, if I go over here, this gives this person this option, they can go over here. It's fucking mental. Like, just trying to explain this just sounds so crazy, but, you know, if I could put my head in yours for a second, or my mind, if I could just put it there, you'd know what I'm talking about. It's just this deep lack of awareness. But it's different. Like, it's been different today, and it was different yesterday. It's like on a whole new level. There's not a lot of, like, here's the big difference. There's not a lot of talking in these herds. When I get in these herds, usually people are having little conversations about, you know, whatever normies talk about, what food they're gonna eat, or like something they saw on the Talmud vision. Now with tonight there's just a lot of silence. There's a lot of silence. Bizarre. Now the dot has gone back to its relatively normal place, which is usually it's usually green, riding up there around the 70% kind of way. I've been checking it. I have it on the front of my phone, whatever the fuck you call it, the front page. I don't know, whatever. I have it so I can get to it easy to keep track of it after that crash the other day, to kind of see, do I need cigarettes? Yes I do. So everything so expensive here, but now these guys too, like, can I buy a cigarette from you? Try to give you $1 per cigarette. It's like, what am I gonna fucking do with $1? You know, when I have no more cigarettes left, your $1's not gonna do me any fucking good. I can't fucking smoke your $1, you fucking bell end. You know. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's affecting me too, because I sound really pissed off. I don't know. I'm gonna keep abreast of the situation. It's my job, kinda. So there we go. Don't blame the teacher. Blame the school.